Biografi Ir Soekarno. Bung Karno was a charismatic figure and had great influence for the independence of Indonesia. He was the first president of Indonesia. Bung Karno, who was also known as Ir Soekarno, was born on June 6, 1901, in Surabaya, East Java. His parents were Raden Sikemi Sosradai Hardho Denganidai Naoman Rai. His father was a teacher in an elementary school in Bali, also a place where he met Ida Ayu, Bung Karno's mother. Soekarno spent a lot of his childhood with his grandfather, Raden Hardjokromo, in Tulungagung, East Java. He also went to school for the first time in Tulungagung before he moved to Mojokerto with his parents. In Mojokerto, he was enrolled at Erste Inland School. But, in 1911, Soekarno was moved to Europeische Lagere School, ELS, so that he could be easier to be accepted at Hoogiersburger School, HBS, in Surabaya. He met many people who involved in an Islamic organization, named Sarekat Islam, which was led by Hosjokromi. From that point, Bung Karno found his interest in nationalism raised in his soul. Then, he began to be active in youth organization, Trikoro Darmo. In 1918, Soekarno changed the name into Jong Java, Pemuda Jawa. In 1920, Bung Karno continued his study to Technische Hogeschool, which is now well known as Bandung Institute of Technology. In Bandung, he lived with Haji Sanusi, Jokromi best friend and a member of Sarekat Islam. From him, he became friend of Ki Hajar Dewantara, Jipto Mangunkusumo and Dr. Dawas Dekker. In 1926, he established Algemeen Studi Club and it became the root of Partai Nasional Indonesia, which was established in 1927. Unfortunately, in December 1929 he was arrested and in jail by Netherland Company due to his activities in PNI. In August 1933, he was arrested again by Netherland Company and thrown away in Flores. However, Bung Karno never gave up. He sent his letters to his teacher in Persatuan Islam, named. From 1938 to 1942 Soekarno was thrown away to Bengkulu province and he was released when Japan came to Indonesia in 1942. In the era of Japan's government in Indonesia, Japan thought that politicians and other figures were important. Japan used them to attract the society's attention. One of them was Soekarno. However, Soekarno had a plan and he actively prepared the independence of Indonesia, such as making the outline of Pancasila, UO 1945 and the foundation of the government. And also the script of the proclamation for the Independence Day of Indonesia. In August 1945, Soekarno was invited by Marsikal Terauchi. He suggested that Indonesia should declare the independence as soon as possible. After he met Marsikal Terauchi, there was Rengas Dengklok incident which was led by youth of PETA. They insisted Soekarno and Hatta to announce the Independence Day of Indonesia since there was an empty space in Indonesia government. But, Soekarno refused it. He said that should wait for the explanation from Japan government.